Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of AI algorithms and their impact on our online experiences. Ever wonder where people get their news from in this digital age? Well, let's find out. I'm excited to share a thought-provoking video with you. We're going to watch as someone hits the streets to find out where people get their information from.
Hey guys, Olive here. Is the mainstream media trustworthy? We're here at UCLA to ask the students just that and to see where they get their news from. It's going to be a good one. Let's go. Where do you get your news? The New York Times. Social media. Social media. Instagram, YouTube, most likely TikTok, Reddit, like the Wall Street Journal, CNN.
I subscribe to the New York Times, but then also for like day-to-day stuff, I'd say like Twitter or Instagram.
Where do you get your news?
Usually from my dad. He sends it to me. It's usually selling just negativity, and I don't want that.
And it just like stresses people out, so I don't really watch it.
On Instagram though, I feel like it's a lot of the general public talking to the general public, so I don't know how like trustworthy that news is, but I feel like CNN's a pretty good source.
Do you think the mainstream media is biased?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you trust the mainstream media?
Not really.
Not really.
It's all an act, you know, at the end of the day. And I know that many people don't trust them.
I trust like 60% of them. Yeah, they're like biased sometimes, yes. They're only giving us stuff they want us to hear, that's it. So you think the mainstream media lies?
Of course, yeah. Or without a doubt.
They have an agenda.
Yeah, maybe.
It's clear, you can clearly see. It's not just like that you have to really think or deep enough for that. It's also obvious.
It's all controversy, hearing clickbait, you know, it's all that crap.
Do you think that the media generally skews left or right? Yeah, because they really depend on the source of the money. So whatever the money comes, so they are towards that agenda or like mindset. Do you think the mainstream media leans to one side or the other particularly? Like overall, do you think
everything's like left-leaning, you know?
In general, I'd say it's mostly left, yeah.
I feel like a lot of it's left-leaning, but all of it's just very biased. It's skewed in a way for it to favor like a more liberal agenda, which may like preclude me from getting the entire truth of something, but I kind of like accept that.
Why is that? Because you seem very self-aware, and I think there's a lot of people out there that only listen to one side, but they think they're getting the whole story.
Yeah, I feel like it's very difficult nowadays to be completely objective. If I'm going to be fed false information, I'd rather it be liberal than like conservative.
They're trying to convince you of one thing or another, so if you watch it, you're going to end up like leaning that way eventually. It might not be right away, but...
Do you think the mainstream media influences people more to the left or the right?
That one's going to get me in trouble, but definitely the left.
The left and the mainstream media pushes anti-America, more social economics, and more social issues like LGBTQ. Agree or disagree?
I agree, yeah.
Why do you think they're so adamant about pushing anti-America?
Recently, I think it's been very clear that we've kind of been taught about our country in a way that doesn't actually reflect the reality of it, and we're kind of being disillusioned with things like social media that make news just like more accessible to everybody.
So you think we need a better source of information? Yeah, just like worldwide, it is. Yeah. Why don't you check out PragerU? We have the best free information out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Prager University? Yes.
Actually, I think I have seen like the logo.
Do you like us? Yeah, I think it's entertaining, and you know, sometimes you have some good points, sometimes I don't necessarily agree, but you know, it's free speech. So. Well, we're an alternative to mainstream media. We provide free educational videos about America, history, economics, culture, and much more. Will you check out PragerU and give it another shot for us? Sure. Okay, well, will you check us out and watch some of our videos?
Sure.
Awesome, thank you so much. Enjoy, man, later. Well, you guys, that's a wrap. I think we got a couple new subscribers here at UCLA today. Where do you get your news from? Besides PragerU, of course. Make sure to let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a thumbs up.
As the interviewer engaged with people, it became clear many rely heavily on social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or even Instagram for their news. As you've seen in the video, platforms like Facebook and Twitter, as well as certain TV news channels, play a significant role in shaping the information people consume on a daily basis. Here's something to consider. Have you noticed how artificial intelligence algorithms often tailor our social media feeds or news recommendations to echo our existing beliefs? This can create a sort of echo chamber effect, where we're only exposed to information that aligns with our perspectives. It's a reminder of the importance of seeking out diverse sources of news and information to ensure we have a well-rounded understanding of the world around us. Let's start by understanding what AI algorithms are and how they work. Essentially, these algorithms analyze our online behavior, including our search history, interactions, listening devices, and even our keystrokes to tailor the content we see on social media platforms. Think of them as invisible gatekeepers, determining what information gets through to us and what doesn't.
Manipulating AI algorithms. Here are some examples of those biases that we accumulated from a Facebook page that we made specifically for this experiment. We have chosen to manipulate it by feeding it misleading information, exploiting its programs, and using specific techniques to trigger unintended responses. We deprived AI by minimizing our participation on the page, only relying on AI's listening devices to depict what information, if any, would be utilized to create the algorithms. But here's the thing. AI algorithms aren't foolproof. In fact, they can be manipulated. By feeding them misleading information and exploiting their programs, we actually triggered unintended responses. It's a lot like playing a game of chess with your computer. You just need to know the right moves to make.
To illustrate this point, let's take a look at some data from that Facebook page experiment we spoke about. We allowed AI algorithms to create the entire algorithm for the page based solely on listening device data. What we found was eye-opening. The posts on the page exhibited various biases, including confirmation, availability, authority, sensationalism, and anchoring biases.
Ethos, pathos, and logos. Now let's talk about ethos, pathos, and logos, the three pillars of persuasion. By presenting statistics directly from the Facebook page, we establish our credibility. Then we appeal to the emotions by sharing examples of how AI algorithms have led individuals astray. Finally, we use logic and reasoning to show how these algorithms target personal beliefs and restrict exposure to diverse perspectives.
So what does this reliance mean for our understanding of the world? Social media algorithms wield immense power. They tailor our feeds to our interests and preferences, effectively shaping our worldview. That's where platforms like YouTube come in. Here we can reach a wider audience and educate them about AI biases. It's crucial to distinguish between misinformation, biases, and scams, and that's exactly what we've tried to speak about in this video today. As you can see, just from our 4 posts we originally made, AI-generated posts and memes that highlighted the left-wing side of politics, taking jabs at the right wing and Trump. This mirrors our personal biases, feeding us more of the same content. So on a broader spectrum, if we only focus on, let's say, environmental issues from one perspective, we'd miss out on the facts and perspectives of the other side. For instance, if we only consume news about renewable energy initiatives, we might overlook the concerns and arguments against them. This keeps us misinformed and uneducated about the complexities of the issue. By limiting our exposure to diverse perspectives, we inadvertently perpetrate ignorance and hinder our ability to make informed decisions. It's time to break free from the echo chamber and embrace a more balanced approach to information consumption.
In conclusion, AI algorithms play a significant role in shaping our online experiences. But by understanding how they work and being mindful of their influence, we can take back control of our digital lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content just like this.
Until next time, everybody, take care and stay curious.
Courtesy of Deadspin that's gone viral this weekend. Just a little taste of what these promos look like. The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. Unfortunately, some members of the use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda control and choose exactly one they will think, and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.